What's the weather like right now?
It's currently clear and 32 degrees.
That's the true indicator.
Got the dragon showing.
It's time. Are you ready?
Yeah, what are we doing?
We're eating some chicken. Dude, you're going in. What do you mean? Look, man, you're a father now. This is dad bod shit. We gotta get you there, all right? That's actually me. This one's you because it's got pickle. You know what I like on a chicken sandwich? Chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah, so we're working on a project called MISPRINTS. It is East Coast. It's gonna include like a lot of footage from Philly, New York City, Albany, now Nashville. So it's been fun, it's been cool.
It's basically supposed to be East Coast vibe, and that's kind of why we did the Philly trips, the New York trips, and now here in Nashville, the spots mesh pretty well. They look cool. I'm gonna have a part in the video, and Maurio and Braun. Devin Flynn has a part as well.
Been dope to like go back to a lot of stuff I'm familiar with as an adult and skating with other professional skateboarders driven to get this same project done. So it's definitely like a cool thing to compare, like blessed to be a part of it too. It's like a dream come true to do this, like the full circle of life for me.
Sick. We were in the process of trying to finish up MISPRINTS, and we were trying to figure out an ender for Tom's part. I had just moved to Nashville, and I've always loved the spots here and the way they look on film. The video has kind of like an East Coast vibe, and even though this isn't an East Coast city really, the spots have that same East Coast vibe to them. It was super cold in Philly because it was still winter time. I showed him some of the spots here, and he was like, man, that looks dope.
Coming to Nashville is pretty much the last trip before this video drops. We were thinking like Miami, we were thinking somewhere in Texas, and then we landed on Nashville, and I thought the spots kind of vibed with like what else was in the video so far.
That was dope. I was super excited because I just moved here, and I was like, cool, all right, like we get to do a trip here like right away. We're gonna have Maurio McCoy and Tom Asta coming here. And we got all ramped up, we got our tickets, we got an Airbnb, we got it all planned out. And then the week leading up to it, I was looking at the weather and I was just like, oh shit, it's gonna snow here.
Yes, the rumors are true. We are going to get a wallop of wintry weather tomorrow night.
I want to show you the exit ramp from I-24 East onto Haywood Lane. Take a look at this right now. There's at least 24 different cars that have been abandoned on this exit ramp. It's not my job to tell you what to do, whether or not you want to get on the roads, but I would stay off of them.
And sure enough, it snowed here a lot. I took a board with no trucks and wheels on it and did some just snow skating.
So we had to reschedule everything.
We ended up planning the trip for another few weeks down the road, and again, the day before they were flying out here, another crazy snowstorm was hitting the entire south of the US. And I was just like, oh my, this can't be happening.
So to give you an idea of what's going on right now, my flight was connecting in Dallas, and that just got canceled because it was like freezing rain in Dallas.
Mario's delayed by a day.
This is the second attempt at this trip.
Definitely some elements trying to hold us back, but this is where we ended up.
And this is a trip where we're like trying to get an ender for his video part, so we're not off to a good start here. at the spot, and there's literally ice on the ledge.
We were sitting here beating this ledge, trying to get ice off of it. I've never seen this. Is the saddest shit I've ever seen. Like at one point, we just looked at each other like, "What are we doing, man?" Like for a ledge, and it wasn't like, I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't even like that valid. Like we're like, we gotta skate this ledge. You're using your poor cruiser board. Yeah, it's done. Like that. Just don't even ride that shit anymore. Some water ice.
Water ice.
Pit crew. Oh, this is actually working.
Yeah, like we went to that spot just to kind of check it out. All the things we needed to clean the spot. It was like perfectly placed there. First, we started with your cruiser board. Tom found the shovel. As we're doing, each instrument is coming to us. We're getting further and further to get the spot ready. So we're digging with your board, then Tom finds a shovel. So then we're shoveling it, then Tom finds a squeegee. Then we're like using that to kind of push like extra rocks and stuff. And then you found that other like window thing, and like, it was weird. Like he would just leave for like a couple minutes and then he'd find something that worked even better than the last thing he brought.
Who is this guy? Finding all the things.
So it was almost like you might as well get a trick on it if Tom just did all that work. Ollie into a ditch, ollie out of a ditch, gas station rainbow rail. It was a really cool spot, and we end up somehow getting tricks on it. Definitely, like, it was cool that we got to do that, and Tom is now a ditch skater, which we've been joking about this whole trip. Tom skates ditches.
Stopped. Oh yeah.
Most ditch skater out. Dude skates one ditch.
My friend Corey, who lives here, he came out and skated around with us for a couple days and showed us some spots. And he showed us this one spot. You got ollie up a curb and then immediately hit a bump over an air conditioning unit. And it was pretty quick. I wasn't sure if anyone was gonna really be able to skate it. You know, Maurio starts like messing around with it.
Oh my God.
He does ollie up the curb and then ollied it pretty quick, actually. I was like, damn, all right. And then he ended up doing like ollie up and then back 180 over it. A couple of the ollies, it kind of looked like he was gonna turn backside anyway. I was like, dude, we should try that. A quick hop ollie and then back 180 over this thing just looked really, really cool. But then once he had the feel for it, he was able to do it, and it was really cool. And he was stoked.
Oh my God.
That was sick. The first day that they were here, we skated the gas station spot, we skated a couple other things. And then we went to the Cumberland Park, which is a ledge that curves and it's over a metal grate. And that was kind of one of the ideas in the back of our minds, was like Tom could end his part with something like super tech that not many other people could do, that he could do on this ledge over grate. So we went there, it's getting dark, temperature is dropping. Tom is skating in gloves. Like I never see Tom skating in gloves, like hardly ever. Full like jacket. So Tom, you know, he's messing with this thing and he starts doing switch flip back tails on it. And I was like, yeah, all right, cool. This is what's up.
Temperature really dropped, like it was freezing.
What's the weather like right now?
It's currently clear and 34 degrees.
I couldn't even get going. It was like just so insanely cold that I couldn't even like warm back up. Like it was insane. Tom found his rhythm, started doing his thing. Started skating this really chunky, this thing is so chunked out. Hopping on switch flip him. Back tails, like, I don't know, like he just made the trick. So he's doing a bunch of those. Then flips him, switch back tail, shove, beautiful.
You couldn't have done that any better, dude. You couldn't have done that any better. Yeah.
He handled his business in the freezing cold, so that shit was admirable. I was stoked to watch that. But there was no way in hell I was skating it. It was cold. Like I was freezing.
And then fast forward, like we're going through the rest of the trip, and it's the night before the last day. And I was kind of like, Tom, you got any ideas for like, enders? And, we kind of talked for a little bit at dinner, and I was like, hey, what about the switch flip back tail, switch flip out at the Cumberland Park? You know, Tom is like super humble and modest, and when he has a trick that he knows is going to take some time, he doesn't like dragging the whole squad there, so everyone has to watch him doing this trick.
I want everyone to know that like this is the battle I'm going to pick, and I'm down if you guys are down, because like those tricks are something that I really want to do.
Jeez Louise.
But when you're on a trip, you know, you have other people trying to skate, you have other things going on. Like you're not trying to literally sit at a ledge or sit somewhere all day to maybe get something. I don't know, it could come off selfish. I don't know how it seems from other people, you know. I always try and make that known, like, hey, I do want to do this. Are we all cool with this? Like we all have to be in this together, or it's like, it's not gonna work, you know?
I was like, we should do that, because that's what we're here for, you know? And Maurio was like, yeah, dude, let's go and do that for sure. He's like, all right, cool. Just wanted you guys to know it's gonna be a mission.
What'd I miss?
We ended up going back to that spot. Actually had the proper stuff to like prop up the little bump thing, and like we did a little research too, and like watched some videos to kind of figure out how people like skate other things in that. It's like not just the ledge, like skate all the other stuff. So went back, did that with our homie Corey. Appreciate you. Thank you for all your help.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, Tom got like 10,000 other tricks there today. I mean, you nollie no slid, nollie back heel for Instagram, which, all right.
I just started skating around at that plaza, getting going. I did at first nollie front nose, nollie heel, because that one's the easiest one for me, but it's technically still, you're in the same position. And that one worked out. And then I was trying the switchback tail, and I think I did the switchback tail, switch heel in like a few tries, and it shocked me.
That's never been easier than the nollie one. How that just happened? That was second try. Holy shit.
I was like, wow, that trick never, I've done it only a few times in my life, and it's been hard every time. The fact that it worked that easy today was like, all right, we're trying this for sure, you know?
It's coming, man. Just patience.
I've never been that great at switch flip out, and I was like, maybe switch heel out. Like I've done switchback tail, switch heels and stuff like that, but never switch flip in, like hold it like that. And the over the grate's a cool aspect of it. It does make you hold it. It makes you, it's just a whole nother thing. I put my old shoes back on. I don't know if any of you noticed that. I was like in my head today, all day, about everything. My bushings suck. The only thing that felt good was my board, because it was new and it was crispy. The switch flips in were just way better than they were the other day. And it all worked out.
Let's fucking go. Holy shit. Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo.
You know, I think the whole thing only really took like an hour, maybe a little over an hour to do, which, I mean, I feel like I got lucky, honestly. I thought it was gonna be way harder than that if I were even make it at all. So yeah, the switch flips in were flowing, and that helped a lot to dialing in the speed, getting in right. From there, it was just, I don't know, it worked somehow.
Have you ever done that trick before?
No.
Switch flip, hold, waited, switch heel out, like, it was just crazy. It's like, doesn't even seem real. Like knowing that spot and skating that thing, and then like saying that someone just did that I saw, I think it was fake. I don't think you really did that. That was insane. How many of you can say like, me or my homie did switch flip back tail, switch heel on any ledge?
Had you ever been in Nashville before?
Never. I've never been to Nashville. I didn't know anything about it, you know? So I'm like pretty stoked that I got to check it out. A really cool city. It's a way bigger city than I was expecting, and yeah, it's sick. Like the skate scene's really sick. There's a lot of good skate spots, and like surprised me like what is actually here, like the amount of things that are here. It's like, it's a pretty cool city. All in all, it's been great. Like I think we've had like a lot of success on all the trips. Like everything's really worked out pretty well, so I'm stoked.
up YouTube? Injara Asp here, and you should watch more awesome Santa Cruz videos. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the latest videos. Thanks for watching and stay safe everyone. Peace.